Alright, oops.
I guess it'll be a short video.
Okay. Alright, I had to pee. I'm sorry, I had to pee so bad.
So that's two videos you've gotten us on.
Country lady.
Well, okay, so the video people are going to have no idea what's happening.
No, I'm going to put it together.
How?
Because I'm awesome like that.
Do you have the other ones already recorded? It stays?
It stayed. It's there.
Why are you yelling at me?
Because you're being kind of mean.
I'm not really being mean.
So, country lady.
Okay. So, lady's gone.
Uh-huh.
Haven't seen her. Okay, so the next 20, 30 minutes, she's gone. I have nothing, right? So, in the meantime, I noticed this guy in front of us. And this was, I think, I don't know, during, probably right between Pennywise or something. I think it was right before Pennywise. She's gone, and I'm sitting there and I watch this guy, right? He randomly ends up turning, and I'm wearing my Miami Dolphins sweatshirt.
Okay.
And he's staring at me, and he's staring at me, and he's staring at me. He's like, "You think you guys traded enough? Because we traded for the Chiefs, and I'm super excited about that." And they're like, he's like, "You think you guys traded enough? Or you think you sold too much for it?" And I was like, "Dude, I've been a Dolphins fan for 30 years, dude. At this point, anything goes, right?" And he kind of laughs, and we chat for a couple minutes. And he's with a girl, his girlfriend or whatever. And she's kind of like, "Why are you bugging him?" Right? So he's like, he's cool. You know, we were cool. We were having a good time, bullshitting. And he turns around to go away. The girlfriend ends up talking to him. They're having a conversation, but she's literally here, right, in his face while they're talking, because it's kind of loud.
Mm-hmm.
The band starts. She's still talking to him. And that far away. I don't know, 7, 8 minutes in the set. Still talking to him. Still in his face. I look at Jamie, I go, "Are you fucking seeing this shit? This woman hasn't shut the fuck up." Like, I mean, honest to God, like, she hasn't taken a breath. I go, "This man's a goddamn saint."
He's not a Dolphins fan, he's a Saints fan.
I was like, "Oh my God." That was funny. And I was like, "Oh my God," right? So I'm watching this guy, and I'm not shitting you. I'm going to say, no bullshit, up to 10 minutes, right?
Damn.
Where she was just talking to him. Conversation, like, I kind of could hear a word here and there, like, between time. She's, like, talking about relationships and shit, right? And he's, like, answering, but he's kind of, like, trying to watch a show. Like, he'll move, and, like, she's, like, attached to him, right?
Uh-huh.
And he's backing him up. And the same thing. He gets super close, like, right up in me. I go, "Hey, man." I said the same thing. I go, "Hey, man, I'm going to be in you." And he goes, "Oh, dude, I am so sorry." I go, it's like, he goes, "Because she's just right up here." He's like, "You're a hell of an interviewer." Like, he's telling her that, right? And I start laughing, and I go, "Holy shit, you just became my hero." And he starts laughing. She goes, "What? And he goes, "You're in my face. You're like, you're in there." Right? And then she's like, "Oh," she kind of got all kind of butthurt about it, but they laughed, and they, like, turn around. 3 minutes later, right back in it again. And I was like, "Oh my God." And then she's like singing the songs to them that close. And then going to her buddy and doing it too. Like, she was in everybody's face like that. And I was like, "Oh my God, I hate that chick." I hated her so
She's
much.
probably just so drunk.
I hated her. I liked him. Anyway, okay. So after all this goes down, NoFX is getting ready to come on. Probably the band I'm most excited to see. I've seen Lagwagon a bunch. I was excited to see them. Actually, I was really excited to see Pennywise too, because it's the second time I've seen them.
Okay.
I'd seen face to face a couple times. Anyway, I guess I'd seen them all. Anyway.
Uh-huh.
So I was really excited about NoFX. I'm hanging out and I'm like pumped for it, and I'm up against that rail, and I felt like, God, I was like, what the fuck, right? That fucking country lady slides in there on that rail and fucking, I mean, just, and she probably weighs about 100 pounds.
Right.
Right? Just fucking mows into me. Bam! She's fucking laughing. She's fucking done.
Waste.
Like, she is on fucking second wind.
Chocolatey waste.
Double chocolate. Like dark chocolate.
Brownie chocolate. Yeah.
Like, yeah. We're talking the chocolatiest chocolate of chocolate, right? Mm-hmm. This chick is fucking done. And she is fucking, like, kind of like on her knees a little bit. And she starts looking. She's like, "What?" She's like, "What?" She's like, she starts telling me this is fun. We're having a good time. And she's like, I'm fucking hammered. Like, she's just telling me all this fucking how she can't really, she's fucking trash, right? But she's having this fun. And she's like, hitting me in the arm and shit, right? Like, repeatedly, right? And like shoving on me. And she'll turn and she's like, like right up in there. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Jamie's fucking sitting there giggling, right? And then the music starts and she's like, she doesn't know any of these bands. She doesn't know what the fuck's happening, right? She's like getting, I'm like, all right. And I'm looking at Jamie and I'm like, and he's fucking laughing. Then she starts fucking, turns around and starts literally going like this. Bam, bam, bam.
Oh, shit.
Literally hitting me. I fucking swear to God, I thought I was going to have a bruise right here. Like, hitting me hard. Enough times. She wouldn't have stopped. I literally had to physically grab her by her wrists. Hard. And go, enough. Like a dad. Enough. And she goes, Jamie goes, you should have seen her face, man. She was like reality, like, okay, I went too far.
Right.
And I was like, she's like, I'm sorry. I got excited. And I was like, yeah, let's calm down a little bit, okay?
Damn.
And Jamie is fucking crying at this point. Like, he's turned around on the rail, doubled over because this chick has been assaulting me. Like, fucking assaulting me. Like, no joke. Like, bam, 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 bam. Like, she's throttling me in the freaking shoulders. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? Because she was so...
Yeah.
And like her niece, she's like, this is my niece, she's so great. That's how I knew. She's my niece and she's the greatest and she brought me here and I'm having so much fun and I probably shouldn't have had those edibles too. And I was like, oh, fuck, that's where we went wrong. We overdid it on the edibles.
Uh-huh.
We had a lot of alcohol and then we overdid it on the edibles.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was a interesting fucking hot mess I had for about 10 or 15 minutes and then finally... she disappeared, and I was like, oh, fucking thank God. And then I got to enjoy the rest of the show.
Okay.
But, points, she'd look at me and be like, who is this? Like, things like that. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening right now? This is rad, you know? Just like, oh my God, this is insane. So that was how I dealt with that.
Okay.
So a broken leg, kid down, assaulted by a woman, looked at like a piece of meat. The amount of drunk was amazing.
I bet the amount of drunk was amazing.
By 8 o'clock, everybody had been drinking in that fucking overcast beach sun all day. So now you don't even know how much you've been getting sucked on.
It's just like
sun.
at the Comedy Store when people are sitting down and you watch them stand and you're all...
My favorite was watching them come out of the pit or go in the pit because they come out and they're hot, tired, and woozy and shit from coming out, all lightheaded and stuff, and they're hammered, and they fucking are almost falling down. It cracks me up to watch these drunks. You watch them drunk their way in, and then you watch the drunk their way out. I saw a girl come out the end, holding her head like somebody had drilled her with something, and she's like, oh. Like she looked totally like a prissy pretty. They're like, oh, you were in the wrong place.
Right.
Yeah, that's a punk rock show. I'm sorry. This is what they are.
I agree.
When you go to a punk rock show, if you've ever been to one, when you get in the pit and you get in the first bunch of rows, cans are going to be flying, shirts are going to be flying, hats are going to be flying. Now, they may not be full beer cans. They're probably empty. They probably have a little water in them or something. But they toss them up in the air. And I watched a singer freaking face to face duck a shoe.
Right.
Like, I saw him duck a size 12 shoe. Like, whoa! And then somebody after the set was one of the roadies or something was walking around with a flashlight and a shoe, like, in the crowd, like this. Anybody lose a shoe?
That's funny.
It was awesome, and I would love to go to another punk show like that again. It was so much fun.
Good, I'm glad you had fun.
So yeah, you should go next time.
No, I think you should. I don't know.
And you would have enjoyed it. There's some great bands.
Yeah, but I mean, that's your thing. Like, you go have fun. I don't want to be the chick all blah, 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 blah.
You don't want to be a chick. Who's this?
I'll punch you. Here's the dishes.
I liked TSOL was really good, and I overpuked. I liked the old school. They were super fun because they had huge crowds because of the old, and it was the old school punker look from the old school dudes were so bad. Like so many gray beards I saw.
Fucking hot.
Full on gray, like almost the biker slick back look,
Yeah,
kind of
so
with the gray,
fucking hot.
like
Dirty biker.
with a fucking punker, like a punk rock type vest with the sleeves cuffs, all fucking Dead Kennedy, Silver Pew, fucking RKL, and then
Just like the tattoos down their arm.
Dude, and you're
That's
like-
fucking hot.
you're just like, dude, look at that guy. He's got the fucking shoes. Like, okay, so you know when you go to a concert and everybody's kind of like maybe not dressed up, but dressed
Yeah.
a little better, like not in their super cashies.
Yeah.
Go to a punk rock show and you feel at home. I fucking saw shoes with holes in them, like people with fucking tore up Vans and dirty fucking shorts and very fucking, look, for lack of a better word, fucking white trashy.
But when you want
But
to
yes,
go,
I
so
felt
they
like
got
home.
ruined.
Are you kidding me? I felt like
Thanks,
home.
Joe.
No, I mean I felt
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
my people.
I know your people. Your
My people. Yeah, I'm a little white trash baby. My people.
Your people.
So it was awesome to see that. And then there was a lot of pretties, And then there was a couple really cool mohawks and shit. Like one dude had like the four style where he had like two going this way and then two out on the sides. Like,
Damn.
and then and his girlfriend had big old Liberty spikes, which was super cool. And then I saw some other chick running around with Liberty spikes, and she was fucking all pierced up and crazy looking. It was cool, like the variety of people. And then there's people like me who are like just average Joe,
Right.
me and Jamie wearing a fucking Lagwagon t-shirt or something.
Right.
So I brought you a Me First in the Gimme
Yes,
Gimmes
you
t-shirt.
did. I like Me First. Me First and the Gimme Gimmes are my like happy.
They've played a couple of
So
those
good.
too. So
I would love.
well, that's what they've done a couple. Those, not San Diego, but I think Arizona. Either coming up or they just did. They're doing like it's like No Effects and Me First in the Gimme. So Mike's playing both bands.
That'd be so fun.
So you're gonna have the both of them plus some of these other awesome bands.
Right. Me
So.
First is one of my. Me First is actually one of my favorite bands. Actually.
Yeah, they're fun. They're a super fun band.
They're good people.
So anyway, that was my weekend, and I got home and
We had the Great Flood.
we had a great flood. Oh yes, we did. We didn't talk about our great flood yet.
No.
Yeah, we had a great flood. We had a water line on the ice maker come free and clean the kitchen floor for us and the garage floor for us.
It was beautiful.
Yeah, it forced me to do some. I don't know. I forced me to clean the garage at 9:30 at night.
Found a mouse. Fuck that life.
Found a mouse.
Fuck that
Got rid
life.
of that thing. So
Oh.
we won that battle.
We had dinner with your parents.
Parents were good. Yeah.
Caleb's lacrosse game on Wednesday was probably the most fun lacrosse game I've ever been to.
It's that's the most involved I've seen you get in any sport of
It
any
was
of our children.
Crazy.
ever.
Well,
We were all getting in trouble. Caleb said the players were all getting mad at the parents because we were all play it better, refs, because the refs were being dicks.
I don't understand the refs. I don't understand the flaggy thingies, but I understood what was happening way more than I understand what football's happening.
Well, I don't know. I just saw a couple. We, as parents or as former coaches, not of that, just who we are. And I know I wasn't the only one.
You weren't the only one,
But there was a lot of parents running their mouths a little
Yeah,
bit.
there was a little chippies.
It was getting chippy because the kids were getting chippy, and then the parents, our little fucking peacock, our peacock feathers go up rough.
I don't know. I was clapping for both teams. They did it in football too. I don't care. They're like fucking kids. They're babies.
I know,
They don't
right?
Fucking know.
Isn't that funny? Like when you think, I was thinking about that, like Texas high school football, like it's like town shut down for it. Like it's so, those poor kids. How much fucking pressure those? Like when you watch Friday Night Lights, that's like real pressure these fucking poor kids.
And they're
are
not even 18.
No, they're babies. They're
And
Caleb's
fucking
age.
People yelling at them.
They start varsity at Caleb's age.
I know.
Or younger.
I lived in Texas. I lived in Texas where they'd shut the stoplights down during
Tyler
football
was
games.
playing varsity when he was 15.
I know. I was there. I remember.
Anyway, what else?
That's all I got.
All right, well, I enjoyed that. We've been on here almost an hour.
All right. Goodbye.
Sorry to bore you with all my talk.
Goodbye.
Good day. I'm going to touch your butt.